MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Trevor Bauer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Here's D. Gordon now. And we are set for baseball here this
Leading
evening.
Off tonight for Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
And now a pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Cold weather continuing here in Game 2. 49 degrees our first pitch temperature. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik.
Next for Seattle, Malik Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just underway here in Cleveland. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Luplow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Jake Arrieta will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Henniger is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Ramirez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for the Mariners, Edwin Encarnacion will get us started in the top of the second.
Encarnacion.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at bats. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bauer's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. Oh, way to get dirty. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now for Cleveland, Brad Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Santana on at first, nobody out. Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there. Makes the play. 1 away. So digging in now, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Right side, fair ball down the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here now is Jake Bowers as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1, and they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0, and a bouncing ball, foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To Gordon for one. To Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Now batting, Omar Narvaez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. At the plate, Tim Beckham. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Kevin Plawecki as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kevin Plawecki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
So striding forward now, number 66, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. The second for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both.
The batter number 22.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick. Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Throw won't get him.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Martin at second with 2 down. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The payoff pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Indians leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Seattle.
Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in now, Domingo Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. The 0-1 pitch. Runner going a second time. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit back up the middle. Gordon is there to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the veteran DH, Brad Miller. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-1 on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. The breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Tribe. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two and two the count. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's zone. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. To short. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Luplow going back on it. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. His first homer here in the series as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bauer gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. Halfway home tonight from the shores of Lake Erie. It's 1-0 Seattle. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Jake Bowers. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward third. There is Seager. And he's retired, one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is flared right back over the mound. Barehanded by Gordon. A big-time glove work, but no chance to turn it into an out. And the tying run is aborted first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Stepping into the box, number 66. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Leonis Martin. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Indians leave one. They're down 1-0. Digging in and looking for more. D. Gordon, a hit in 2 tries so far.
D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Malik Smith. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. One out, nobody on. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Now a throw over and the runner back. Another look to first. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
There goes Smith. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And that's finally over for a strike. He loses him on ball 4.
The first baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Count remains full. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Kipnis. Throw to Santana. The double play, and that's how the side is retired. One left for Seattle, but they lead it 1-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0. Chopper foul. This is line to left. Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
0-2 the count to Miller.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Kipnis is off at first with 2 away. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch and a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. But this will land untouched. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be off for Trevor Bauer. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Tyler Olson comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
For the Indians, number 49, Tyler Olson.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike one. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Olson playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he popped him up. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 1-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Jake Bowers. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball four now to start the eighth inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. Up next, a former first rounder, Tim Beckham. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Hey. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, D. Gordon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's gone 2 for 8. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Number 66, shading to his right, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit to short, scooped up on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Corey Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Corey Garrett.
Digging in, number 66.
Leading
it was a
for
flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from
number
over,
66.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Smith is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now
final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch on its way. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Gordon is up with it, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting, third baseman, Now
at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Kipnis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. It remains 1-0. Dan Otero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Dan Otero.
Striding in to start the 9th, Mitch Haniger, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Otero benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. In now the Mariners DH, Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bowers sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They lead it 1-0.
Your
Anthony
attention,
Swarzak comes out of
Now
the bullpen to
pitching for
shut
Seattle,
things down here in the
number
ninth.
30, Anthony Swarzak.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He's the one to
Leading
start
off
things
for the
off with his
Indians,
guys in danger of seeing
the
this
first
series
baseman,
leveled at a game
Carlos
apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally.
Santana.
First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
One and one. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even a 2-2. Fouled off. And the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In now, Brad Miller. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Popped him up. Encarnacion in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jake Bowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the wind, the 0-1. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty here with two men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Omar Narvaez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batter number 9.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. David McKay comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
David McKay.
Striding into the box, Kevin Plawecki. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. McKay, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in to try it again, number 66. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in, Leonis Martin. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. And that's over, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. right side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nick Whitgren takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 62, Nick.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith.
Leading off for Seattle, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Smith.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The first baseman,
striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Ian Miller will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Mariners, number 70, Ian Miller.
So striding in, Ryan Healy. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Encarnacion at second. Miller at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. This is lifted out to left. Bowers is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Ian Miller will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 70.
Number 65 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 65.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Santana. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded to the right. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping up now,
The
Brad Miller.
hitter.
He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a liner. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder, number 8.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
In now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
High and deep to right center. Haniger in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this one will bounce into the wall.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out in the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Jake Bowers. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Bradley Zimmer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Indians. Number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Ready now, Kevin Plawecki. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored in third with 2 gone now.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, number 66, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A 2-out hit would win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Ready with the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The pause and the 0-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On to inning number 12 we go, all tied at 1-1. Bradley Zimmer will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 4. Bradley.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Narvaez.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. Chopper to short. He's got it. And that's the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Number 66 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch, and the runner's coming home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Ready once again, Malik Smith. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a throw over to first. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't leave us just yet. It's starting to get good. We're back for more on MLB Network.
Your attention,
Zach
please.
Roscoe's on now hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the
Number
12th.
59, Zach Roscoe.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Leonis Martin. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Jose Ramirez is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Last strike now for Cleveland. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.